Good morning, everybody. Today is the 2nd of February, the second day of spring. I'm just going to do a small bit of work on division and then also talk about your problem solving that's going ahead today. Now, firstly, in relation to division, this week we're dividing by 2. And as you know, when you're dividing by 2, the sign looks like this. Okay, so to divide, you have to have a bigger number in this box. So a bigger number than 2 would be 4, 5, 6, etc. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now what that basically means is, let's say we have 4 circles, or 4 little dots. You need to break them into groups of 2. So you need to break those 4 dots into groups of 2. There's one group of 2. There's 2 groups of 2. So then you have basically 4 divided by 2, so you have 2 groups of 2, which is 2. 1, 2. So you're breaking up those groups into 2. We'll be looking at this starting tomorrow in your books also. Then, for example, if you had 6 divided by 3 equals whatever, remember the bigger number, you always need to have a bigger number to be able to divide. Not always, but most of the time. So we have 6 dots this time. 5, 6. This time it's breaking into groups of 3. There's 1 tree. There's 2. So that's 2 trees up here. So 1, 2. That's where the background of the division comes. This week in division you're working on divided by 2. So 2 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2, etc. And work with it. And now we're going to look today here. We're going to look at our math problem solving. So, a couple of different problems this week involving money and involving time. Just going to read out the first problem for us. Just have to wait with me a second. It's on the laptop. So, activities. Go down here to math problem solving. Okay. Cinema ticket is €4.60. €4.60. Popcorn is $2.55. And the sweets are then 88 cents. So I'm just going to read the problem again. A cinema ticket costs $4.60, the popcorn costs $2.55, and the sweets cost 88 cents. How much did I spend? So it's how much did I spend? There are your 3 figures. 1, 2, and 3. That's what you spent. Now the first thing Mr. Mara is going to do is he's going to convert this 88 cents into euros. So I know 88 cents is not 1 euro, so it's 0.88. Now, just so you know, the way we're going to do this is I'm going to use 2 figures. I'm going to start off with 2.55 and then I'm going to add 88 cents. Or 8, yeah, so it's 2.55. Now, some of you may add all 3 numbers immediately, okay? We're going to do, for this way, we're going to do 88 cents plus 2.55. So with addition, we start over here on the right hand side. 5 plus 8 is 13. You put down your 3 and you carry over your 10. Or you carry over your 1 in this case. So now it's 5 and 8, which we know, plus 5 plus 8 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. Put down your 4, decimal point, and carry over your 1. Now 2 plus 0 is 0, plus 1 is 3. So the cost of the popcorn and the sweets is 88 cents. Now we're going to add our cinema ticket, which is up here, $4.60. Now I could write another sum over here, which would be $4.60 plus $3.43. Okay, I could do that, but instead I'm going to do a continuation sum. This is a 2-step sum. I'm going to add the $4.60 down here to my first answer. Okay? Euro signs, and again it's a plus sign to add addition. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 6 is 10. So you put down your 0, down your decimal point, carry over 1. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So the total cost of going to the cinema was €8.03. Now, that is just this problem. Let's go through the key steps again. Information clearly on the board. That's what you spent. I changed the cent into euro over here. I took the two smallest numbers, the popcorn and the sweets, and I added them together to get 343. I initially came back, the cost of the cinema ticket was 460. I added that at the end, or as you can see over here on the other side of the board, I could have done it this way, 460 plus 343, and yes, you would have got 803 as well. So that's just an example of our problem solving, of how we work it out. A lot of you are doing good rough work, keep it up. It's very important that you can see your work, your parents could check it, your brother or sister could check it, and more importantly, you can see your mistakes. Now thankfully I made no mistakes here, but if you do, it's a good way to check over it.